Matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Boston Celtics. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The talented wing pair of Brown and Tatum. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Garuba in at center.
What I love about Jaylen Brown is his commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his three-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision-making, and there's still another level to come.
For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013. Probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
Now here's Gobert after Jaylen Brown's miss. Boss, no good. Edwards against Brown. In the corner, it's Morris. Outside, Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Morris kicks to Tatum. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Boss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And Garuba pulls it down.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Passes it to Banton. Outside Tatum. Boston, no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
This is something Edwards is getting better and better at, facilitating for his guys.
Now here's Tatum. McDaniels defending. Shoots it up. That's good on the jump shot.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
With the crossover. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Marcus Morris picks one up there. And as we're into the middle of the season now, GA, how much of a rhythm are teams in for their day-to-day activities?
I mean, most teams should have found their flow by now, and they know their rotations and guys are in the groove of the season. I mean, that's not the case for every team, unfortunately.
Here's Banton, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. So it's Minnesota now. Here's Boss. And at last, they get one to fall. Boss has got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Here's Banton, guarded by Boss. Pass to Banton, lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Boss, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Morris with the screen for Brown. There's the drive, and rebounded by McDaniels.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Kept alive, Towns, and Towns throws it down.
How about Karl Anthony Towns bullying his way to that second chance look? Nicely done.
Over to the left wing. Here's Banton to halt the run, and it's good on the way in.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Boss passes to Gobert.
Let's remember, Rudy Gobert, 7-1. Very hard to contest effectively.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number one. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Here's Tatum. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Towns for three. And Boston with the rebound. Edwards brings the double team. Tatum wide open. He fires one. From outside off the mark.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now, here's McDaniels. Towns for three. Nailed from three-point land. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
Now, the very definition of a stretch 4 or 5, whatever position he happens to be playing, Cat can space the floor.
Brown kicks to Tatum. There's the lob to Brown. It's stolen by Edwards. And they're running. The kick out to Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Boss passes to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. And up and in it goes with the lay-in from Boss.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break basket.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
For White. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's around 10 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds.
Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
Switch here. The Celtics shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And that one falls for Tatum. And extensive ball movement, Doris, is a beautiful style to watch. But not every good team plays that way. Why not?
I think so much of implementation of style is about the players you have. What are the strengths of your individual players? Does the point guard flourish in a pick-and-roll situation as opposed to ball movement? Does a point guard like Luka Doncic need the ball to be effective? It's all about who your personnel is.
On the court right now for the Celtics, Derek White is out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Holloway at the small forward position. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Boss, in that last matchup against Brooklyn, put on a show. He scored 54 points and did so at a very efficient rate, playing within the flow of the offense. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league. And everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Bos's got 4 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Tatum drives in. Harden, no good. So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for. Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Pass to Joe. Reed with it. Back to Edwards. This one for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Here's Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tatum's got 14.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play. I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Edwards passes to Boss. A steal. Knocked away. Down low. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Timeout call, the Celtics. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Hartenstein. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Naz Reid. And it's McDaniels in for Edwards. The kick out to Brown. Morris outside. Brown with it. Working on McDaniels. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And finished off by McDaniel.
With the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Brown feeling it out a bit. The 3. Gobert pulls it in.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Garuba is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Boss. And the shot goes in. And that's 20 points for Boss.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Celtics trail by 21. And Doris, here we're looking at Jaden McDaniel's stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence, and Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this league.
Shots good by Banton.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
1:43 left in the second quarter. Gobert the pass to Joe. To the paint, deflects the pass. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And White with the stuff.
Boy, what a pass by Jaylen Brown. Probably one of his most improved areas.
Here's Boss driving the lane.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And there's the pass to Banton. Shot clock at 5. Here's White. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got 5 rebounds tonight. Tries from 16, and again it's Minnesota converting.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Here's Banton, guarded by Boss. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
To the inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
That's excellent awareness from Karl-Anthony Towns. Set your teammate up. We know you're a great scorer, Cat.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Brown. McDaniels defending. And here's Brown. He has 5. From outside the arc, it doesn't go for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey everybody, always a fascinating story. Our first order of business. Let's catch you up on some trades around the league.
And their fans should be excited to see Conley coming in. He's a guy that can bind the team together, control the pace, make sure everyone stays involved.
Now let's talk about that first half. It's been a runaway success for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They've been the better passing team tonight, by far. Everyone's looking in.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boss has been sensational.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Boss in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Tatum on the wing. McDaniels defending. Garuba the pass to Morris. Here's Banton. Latrey. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Banton's got 10 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. Oh, Tatum in position. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Boss. He dishes it to Towns. Over Morris. And again, it's Minnesota.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 19. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Passes it to Boss. Towns, a screen on Brown. Inside. And that one's good. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Banton. He's covered by Boss. Outside Tatum. Down low. Morris, no good.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Brown the pass to Garuba. Tatum draws the double. Here's Garuba. Brown outside. Out to the wing. From deep. Banton's shot is off.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Boss. Morris with the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
To end the drought, Banton's shot is off. Minnesota leading by 21. Boss passes to Edwards. Outside, Towns. And there's Edwards on the assist by Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Banton the pass to Brown. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 8 points.
Now, Jaylen Brown gets his feet set in the catch and shoot and just drills it.
Pass to Boss, and he bangs it home with one hand.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Towns comes with a double team. Brown against Edwards. Brown, no good.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Tatum looking around. Tatum draws the double. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
Towns at the elbow. Pass to Boss. Towns a screen on this. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. When you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Derek White's checked in for Boston. Brown outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Joe passes to Boss. Out to Edwards. Dishes it to Towns. To the middle. Here's Boss. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Celtics trail by 20. And the pass to Tatum. Here's Banton. Back to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Here's White. No good from outside. Timberwolves leading by 20. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Here's Boss. Misses in close. Boston's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Banton the pass to White. Banked in off the glass. White's got 16.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Boss. Gobert trying to get open. Boss gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Tatum kicks to White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And that's now 18 points for Derek White. Pass to Joe. Here's Boss. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a chance here to check out the league's scoring leaders. Take a look at Boss, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
And the Celtics making a change here. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Celtics trail by 19. In the corner, Kennard with it. 1:06 left in the third. Here's Walsh, and there's the call on Boss. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on court.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Edwards off a screen from Boss. And Anthony Edwards hits from deep. Edwards got 10 points in the quarter.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
On the court for the Celtics, they've got Jason Tatum. He's out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Harden in at the center position. Here's Tatum. Clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Timberwolves leading by 23. Kicks it to White. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Harden with a screen on Edwards. Here's White, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Anthony Edwards.
When you are the aggressor, being assertive, very often you're going to get the whistle, as Derek White did there.
And that one falls for White. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guard?
It's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going.
He gets it in there.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
The 3 from Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Edwards passes to Hartenstein. That one falls.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
White against Edwards. Harden sets the pick for White. And Harden now, top of the key. Pass to Banton. Fires the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Pass to Olynyk. Edwards inside. White covering. Edwards inside. White's there. Edwards can't hit. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. The pass to Banton. Now Tatum. You love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
White down low. Here's Banton. And another miss by Boston. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 9-1 run. Reed the pass to Boss. Double clutches. Again, what an avalanche!
How consistent has he been scoring the basketball? He's at 40 once again.
And on that career 40-point game list, he just tied for 5th place. Passes to Banton. Tatum on the wing. For the 3. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Hartenstein passes to Boss. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Boss has got 17 points here in the second half. And for the Celtics, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Timberwolves.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
The first one falls. We know that scoring in the league, Doris, has been on the uptick this era. Do you see that trend continuing?
It's hard to imagine, Kevin, that it won't unless the league makes an adjustment to bring a little bit more defense back into play. That is something you've heard Steve Kerr talk about. Have we tilted the scales too much to favor the offense? We'll see what happens.
2 minutes into the game.
Olynyk in the corner. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And another. Once again, shot good from Boss. Boss has got 45 points.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Derek White's checked in for the Celtics. Boston shooting around 41% on the night. Pass to Garuba. 1:44 left in the fourth. And Brown throws it down hard.
Look out below. Jaylen Brown off his feet in a hurry.
So it's Minnesota now. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Tatum. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Timberwolves.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Boss.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
To the inside. White with the defensive effort. And the Celtics with possession here. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Minnesota with the rebound. It's stolen by Brown. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. All alone. And good that time.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
Boss passes to Reed. Inside. Hits it again. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of